Hey everybody, it's Mike over at Taxes and Bricks. Welcome back to another Lego video. Today we are going to be taking a look at the last F1 1/8 scale car that I have yet to build. It is set number 8674. It is the Ferrari F1 Racer 1/8 scale. I'm going to show you the box and I'm going to tell you a little bit about it. So hang on, because it's a little precarious. And you'll see why in a second. Alright, hang on. Alright, so this is the box. It's a little mangled because I got it used. This set was released June 1st of 2006. Mother of God. June 1st, 2006. It retired December 31st, 2007. So it had about an 18-month run. It originally retailed for $139.99 in the US. 1,246 pieces. This is a pretty sought-after retired set. I think right now there are only a few of them out on eBay, maybe about 5 or 6 that I saw. And new, $1,300, $1,400. I did not buy it new. I bought it used. Used, you can expect to pay between $300 and $500 for it right now, in various conditions. Buyer beware. I purchased this from a buyer that I have bought from before over in Europe, in Germany, and I paid $329.99 US for this. So a little more than the bottom end of the used market, but way less than the top end of the used market and way less than the new market. So the box is in a little rough shape, but I opened it up a little bit to kind of look at it, and the seller was nice enough to kind of bag everything up nice and neat. The pieces look like they're in really good shape, so does the manual. All the stickers are already on the piece because he assembled this and disassembled it. So yeah, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to actually pause the video and reposition because I can't really open up and dump this thing out, and you'll see why. Back in the day, a lot of the sets didn't open from the side, and so you kind of have to open it up, the lid of the box. Anyway, so I'm going to pause this and we'll come right back and I'll show you what's inside. All right, so here you have the front of the box. It's the Ferrari F1 Racer, 1/8 scale here. You've got the Ferrari logo up at the top right. You got a rendering of the vehicle, a picture of the actual real-life F1 car, and then you've got a couple of the renderings of some of the features of the vehicle. Inside, this isn't what it looks like when you get it new. As you can see, the box is in kind of rough shape. But again, the seller bagged up everything, I think kind of by part type and color. So this is actually does a little bit of the work for me. Here are some of the piston pieces and some of the Technic brackets. The tires are already put together, as you can see. The stickers are already put on some of all the pieces here. The manual is right here. Looks like it's in pretty good shape and whatnot. So I'm gonna actually get to building this tonight. It'll probably take me 1 or 2 or maybe 3 nights because it's getting kind of late right now. Oh, look, there's more stickers on the pieces here. They look like they're in actually pretty decent shape. You can get reprints. Oh, that one's a little crooked. You can get reprints or like kind of recreations of all the stickers online, and depending on the condition of these, I might do that. I don't know. Sometimes I kind of like the vintagey look. So I'm going to get cracking on this thing, and if the manual allows me to come to sort of natural stopping points, I will, and I'll flash back in. Otherwise, I might just do what I've done in the past, where you just kind of see this, and then you see the final product. But we'll see what happens. So keep watching. All right, before I start here, I just wanted to say I was just talking about the stickers, and as I was opening up the manual, the seller put in a whole brand spanking new sticker sheet for me. So awesome. I don't know that I'm going to use them. I mean, I'll see if there are some stickers that are super tatty. Maybe I'll use this, but this is great. I mean, totally a surprise and totally unexpected. This is just, oh, awesome. I love it. It's a replica. They're from, I don't know, some company. I don't know who. Doesn't say. but it says replica sticker sheet for Lego set 8674 Ferrari F1 Racer, 8/18 scale 2006. So this is a replica of the sticker sheet. That's, I'm speechless. All right, let's get to building here, and we'll see if we need any of these stickers. All right, hey everybody, welcome back. So I thought I would flash back in. Now's as good a time as any. This is one of those sets where there's no natural breaks in between the building phases. There is really no building phases. You just kind of build all the way through, dump all the pieces out. In my case, I've actually been keeping them in the separated plastic bags that the seller sent them in. I find it just easier this way because, you know, he kind of did them by color and part type, which is sort of how I would have done it if I had to sort all these pieces. So anyway, here's where we are. You kind of have the midsection of the car, and then you have the tail end, the rear axle. And then ideally what's going to happen is this is basically the back end of the car. There's going to build up to with a sort of a wing, a fairing on the back, a spoiler, if you will, rather. And then there's going to be kind of a center section with the engine, which I'm kind of in the middle of building a little bit. And then you've got the cockpit, and then you've got sort of the front, I guess, kind of half of the car, because it's going to go out, you know, to about here with, you know, the front fairing and the tires and the whole bit. So this is where we are so far. Couple of features on it. The steering wheel does actually move the axle, and I got it so it lines up, so if the steering wheel's straight, the wheels are going to be straight. There is a gear in here that moves all of that, and then I think these are just going to be sort of independent moving tires. I don't think they're going to be connected to any gears or anything fancy like that, but there is a suspension. And then let's see, in the rear here, so far I've built a little bit of the engine compartment, and what's going to happen here is that when the rear wheels spin, there's going to be an engine here like on a typical Technic vehicle, where there's going to be yellow pistons that go up and down. So anyway, not much yet. It's almost done. I think I'm about 2/3 of the way there, because there's just this section, the rear fairing and the front. So not a whole lot to build, a couple of fill-in pieces. I will say that I'm really happy he gave me that sticker sheet, because some of these stickers were in really rough shape that were already on the pieces. So I'm really glad, because every once in a while I've been replacing them. So one of the Ferrari emblems on the side was in a really tatty shape. These two Vodafone stickers, I had to basically scrape them off entirely. They were disgusting. And then where's the shell? One of the shell emblems, insignias, was really, really bad. I had to get rid of that. So I'm actually really psyched that he gave me these sticker sheets. I wasn't planning on putting them on because I figured, well, the stickers would be in good shape. But I don't know. I mean, for an old set, I think the stickers were pretty gross. So anyway, all right, enough of that. I'm going to keep building, and hopefully I'll have this thing done tonight, and then we'll flash back in either tonight or maybe when I get this thing to the Lego room with a final reveal of what the set is going to look like at the very bitter end here. All right, welcome to my conference room. This is about the only thing I ever use the conference table for, and there you have it, the F1 Ferrari Racer 1/8 scale, finished and done, and I have put it next to all of my other 1/8 scale F1 cars. So you've got the Williams car, you have Silver Champions, you have the Technic 42000 Racer, and then you have the McLaren, the most recent release. And I can't remember if these are in the exact order. I know the last two are in the right order. I can't remember if these are. I think they're in the right order in terms of their release date, but I might have these two mixed up. But anyway, you can kind of see the progression a little bit as you kind of go through the level of sophistication in terms of, you know, a finished product, a more sort of finished look. You know, this one does have a lot of sort of exposed Technic pieces, and you can kind of see inside everything. You can kind of, you know, look inside and see all of the Technic components, and it looks, I don't want to say unfinished, but for lack of a better term, we'll say unfinished. And you have the same with, you know, the Williams car, where you've got, you know, a lot of Technic that you can kind of see and, and little pieces and holes and things. And that's great. It adds to the character, little gears and whatnot. And, these two sets plus the McLaren are all kind of, they've got licensing to them. They've got the names of real companies on there. There's BMW and HP and Castrol, and you've got, Bridgestone and Shell and Fiat and, of course, Ferrari. And, you get to Silver Champions and it's not really licensed. It just says, Lego Technic, on it and things like that. And, the same kinds of things with the 42000, where it looks like it's actually licensed. It's smooth curves is what it says, and, chill or whatever. But then you can kind of see there's a little more finishing to it, It looks a little bit more finished. There's less exposed Technic here. And then you get to the McLaren set and you're back to, the names of companies, Dell and Toomey and CNBC and Pirelli and WebEx by Cisco and Gulf and Hilton and all these other different companies. And there is very little on this that looks like Technic. I mean, if you get in real close, there's a couple of holes here and there, but it's very finished and whatnot. And I won't say that necessarily makes it better or more appealing to me. I mean, I like Lego. I like something to look like Lego. I mean, I'm always kind of enamored with the fact that I can, have somebody to my office and they look and say, oh, I didn't realize all of those sets were made out of Lego and, whatnot. And that's kind of cool because it's a testament to what Lego can do. And so I like that. And I like when people look at it and say, oh, that doesn't even look like Lego. But then again, for me, the character is really important. And I think that part of the character of Lego is to know when you're looking at something that it is Lego, and that you assembled it from tiny little pieces and got arthritis from it. No, just kidding. So a couple of things. I really like this set. Thankfully, the seller gave me new stickers because I basically replaced almost all of them. There were very few stickers that were in good enough shape on the pieces that are in the already assembled, or not already assembled, on the actual pieces themselves that came unassembled that I could salvage. I really had to kind of replace most of the stickers. But I like this set. I think it's really imposing. The red, it just pops. I mean, it's just a really, really great set. And I'm really excited to add this to the shelves. I haven't found a place yet for it, and I am not sure I'm going to find a place up on the walls for it someplace, but I'm definitely going to attempt to find something a little bit more clever and creative to do with this thing. Let's talk a little bit here about Williams and the Silver Champions, because I haven't really done that. So Williams was actually half completed, and I put it away because I just did, and I do that from time to time. And I don't want to say I get bored of the set, but I will put something away. And when I got the McLaren out and the 42,000 out, I kind of got motivated to get all 5 of these done. So I banged out the rest of this one. It didn't take me that long. It was missing a couple of pieces, which I thought it was when I bought it used. There was no big deal, and you don't even notice it. And it doesn't impact any of the the aspects of the car. But this set was not completed. It was in total disrepair in terms of like its pieces and parts. I also bought this used. You can see some of the stickers are really tatty, and I did not have an extra sticker sheet with this, but I'm actually thinking I might get another sticker sheet and just kind of go around and reapply some of the stickers on this thing just to kind of get it. Like, this one's really faded, and this one's kind of gross here, and this one's peeling off already. And, these side stickers are kind of nasty, but the set was basically complete. I think I might have been missing like 1 or 2 pins, and I had some spare pins and a couple of other little things here and there. I think I was missing like one of these little white plates, and I found one in my, kind of stash of extra cars. So, yeah, there you have it. All 5 of the F1 1/8 scale cars down the line. The Ferrari, the Williams car, the Silver Champions, the 4200 F1 car, and then the McLaren, the most recent release. I have to say, I know nobody of any significance from Lego is watching, but if they are, they really need to continue to produce these. I think they're awesome. It's been a long run in terms of time, but a short run in terms of number of sets. And it would be unbelievably awesome if they would crank out one of these a year, like they do with the modulars or some of like the other kinds of sets. They're just, I can't even tell you. I think, I won't say as far as collections go, this is one of my favorites, but I do love these. I love to look at them. They are a bit challenging to build, but I really, really do absolutely love them. And they are just incredibly good. They're big, they're imposing, they're detailed, especially when you get down to sort of the more modern of the 5 here. I just really love it. I mean, even if they can't, because of cost, get licenses for all of the stickers and things, it would just be awesome just to have a car every single year to build and add to the collection and whatnot. So that's it for the F1 cars, in particular the Ferrari, which was just finished, the last of the 5. I'm going to find a place for these suckers all together, and I'm going to flash another video up in maybe a few weeks or months whenever I can figure out what I want to do with them. Get all 5 of these all in the same place next to each other. Not on my conference room table. So that's it for today. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you like this kind of content, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, share my content with your friends, and have a great day.